Good afternoon, doctor.
Good afternoon.
Today we would like to ask you about vitiligo. So my first question is that what is vitiligo for a layman?
I would like to describe vitiligo not in the dermatological aspect, but obviously for a layman. Vitiligo is a disease, a disorder where there are white patches on the skin. Those white patches can grow in size, can grow in number, and also can cover the whole of the body. It is a serious problem. It is a disease, a disorder which can be treated, but you have to consult your dermatologist at the earliest. There is a huge social stigma associated with the disease, which I would be describing later. But vitiligo is one of the most serious diseases, especially in the Indian subcontinent.
What are the social aspects involved with this disease, doctor?
The social aspects are very complex. If a man or a boy gets vitiligo, it is a problem. He wants to get rid of it, but the society doesn't trouble him that much. But if a girl or a lady gets vitiligo, her life in the Indian lower middle class or even in the middle class, in my opinion, changes a lot. The marriage proposals get affected. I have had patients in my practice who are ready to do anything to get rid of their vitiligo, not because they have a problem, but because the society has a problem with this. There are a lot of myths which are completely false associated with vitiligo. It is not communicable. Vitiligo cannot spread. I repeat, vitiligo cannot spread from one patient to another. It is genetic. It is autoimmune. The poor girl or the poor boy has no fault whatsoever in getting vitiligo. It is not dependent on that person. It's his genetic makeup. It's only stress related. So what you're going to do is you're going to place that patient into more stress by asking 10 types of questions, and then the vitiligo is going to grow. So that's how the society treats vitiligo at present.
My next question would be pertaining to that only. What is the stigma involved with vitiligo and what would be your advice on the same?
Vitiligo has a huge stigma associated with it, as I described earlier, especially for the girl. People start treating a vitiligo patient very differently. They start discriminating against that patient. They make that patient feel as if it's that patient's fault that he has got vitiligo. I need to give a message to the entire society. Vitiligo, anyone can get vitiligo, right? And it is not the patient's fault. Please do not discriminate against vitiligo patients. If you could just move the camera towards the screen, I would like to show you how internationally vitiligo is no longer a stigma. This is a model who gets paid millions of dollars just because she has vitiligo. She wears her patches proudly. She is not afraid to show that she has vitiligo. She is a beautiful girl who has vitiligo, who makes millions. I would like to show you another picture. See, perfectly beautiful girl. She has vitiligo. It's not her fault. She is modeling. The whole rational and logical world is embracing her. This is the message I want to give to my patients and to the society as general. Please don't discriminate against vitiligo patients. There's nothing wrong with them. It's not a communicable disease. Get over it.
Doctor, is there a cure for this disease? And if any, please, if you could enumerate.
In my opinion, cure again is a very confusing word. I would not say there is a cure for vitiligo, but right now we are very close to probably finding a cure. But we have so many methods by which vitiligo can be sent into remission, where patients can be made patch free. There are biologics which have come up. There are excimer solid state lasers which send vitiligo into remission. There is repigmentation in the patches. There is vitiligo surgery. There is split thickness graft. There is a lot of things which your dermatologist and your plastic surgeon can do for vitiligo. Yes, if you ask from that aspect, I would say yes. There is certainly a thing which is very close to a cure, but then there isn't a 100% cure for any autoimmune disease. But if we can keep a patient vitiligo free for a long period, if we can convert the unstable vitiligo, that is when the vitiligo keeps growing, to the stable vitiligo, where the vitiligo becomes stable, and then we can treat that white patch. So yes, that's as close to a cure as you can get.
So, doctor, what is your advice to patients suffering from vitiligo?
My advice to patients is, I know a few people who have had vitiligo and they've used that vitiligo as their strength, because initially the society obviously treats you in a different light. Don't get disheartened. Vitiligo is, as I said, has a cure, has treatments which can be done. And don't lose your confidence, because vitiligo in no way hampers any of your daily functioning. So be confident, believe in yourself, educate others also. And to the girls especially, I would like to give a message in the end. India has a sex ratio of 930 is to 1000. So less girls, more boys. So it's the girls who should be making the decision which guys they want to marry, and not the other way around. So if a guy is rejecting you or is questioning you because of your vitiligo or your disease, that's a good warning sign. Just leave that guy. Don't go for that guy or that family. Your vitiligo should not be your weakness. It should be something which is there and which you have to live with, which we can cure, but don't be ashamed of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your precious advice. I'm sure it's going to help the patients. Thank you.